Hi guys, welcome to the weekly show. I suppose it's a couple of days late because I was on holidays last week, so I didn't really get around to doing it, but I was working and I did make some other videos. But since we last spoke, if we that's not meant to happen. If we look over here, all the weapon teams are done. Don't think I showed them off. All the camo is done on them, everything, flesh and all the ogrons are done. So they've even got their shield, chevrons, everything is done on them. These guys got their aggressively glowing space batons done. Imperial Knights are base coated black for one set. What else is over here? Knight Porphyrion got base coated in, I think it's Lupercal green. So getting the Adeptus Titanicus done did not happen. My airbrush completely backed up and I just didn't have the time to hand paint everything. So I went up on, today is Monday, so last Monday I went up to the shop, played a game Titanicus, absolutely amazing game. We played a warlord each. We just picked random weapons because I had them all. I had the 4 warlords built, which I can show you. So this is one of them. I might actually just point it at the table, make it a bit easier. So that's one of them there. I airbrushed on the silver on these and then airbrushed on a black wash just to get it all around, and then I'll airbrush on the panel colours, but you'll see that on one of them there in a second. So that's one of the loyalist ones. This is the other loyalist one. He's like stepping on some wreckage. The client did comment that it looks like he's going to fall over, but I have a plan for that, so I'm not going to show you till it's done. That guy has been washed as well. This is one of the trader ones. It looks really aggressively stomping down, so he's got his first layer of black done. Yeah, so basically what happened was we played with a warlord each, a reaver each, and a unit of 6 knights. 3 knights? I think it was 3 knights. And so basically since the last time we talked, I've got all 4 of these warlords built magnetised, and this guy's only half airbrushed. But I didn't get to fire my warp missile rack which I took on my reaver, but my opponent fired enough firepower from his warlord that he blew up my reaver. And I had a pretty high running reactor, so what happened was my reactor blew, my reaver ran forward a couple of inches and fell headfirst into my opponent's warlord's kneecap and done 1 structure point through his face. So Titanicus is amazing and I love it, and I hope that Aeronautica when it comes out is going to be as good as Titanicus, because that's on pre-order from last Saturday and it'll be out this Saturday, so I might look at trying to pick up a case of that. But what else have I done? So when I went up to meet the client, he gave me a Reaver upgrade sprue which I have to build. He gave me 2 units of these bad boys here which I have built and primed. So there's so you can see that guy's head. There's a couple of different head options. This guy has a different head. And there should be another 2 somewhere. Yep. So this guy's charging in with his shield. And then this is the other guy here who's like jabbing forward with his lance. So they're built. I have on my bar all the Imperial Guard weapon teams and Ogren being finished. I've nothing else finished. I have an absolute metric ton of work in progresses. So here is a unit or a box of 2 Warhound Titans. I have opened the other box and had them on the build desk but haven't started them, so I have 4 of them to build. This is my box of Titanicus at the minute. So this is the Loyalist Reaver. I cannot remember for the life of me it's not chapter, Legio that we're going with for them. And this is the other Reaver who's in full stride. So he's been base coat black. These are all the warlord weapons, so they're all magnetised on. There you go. And then we have the second knight, Porphyrion, and then all of the other knights there. So basically what's happened here is I had some black left in the airbrush, so I just threw it on some of the armour panels. There's only one weapon left that needs to be base coated silver and washed black, and then they're all ready for dry brushing and other effects. So that's where I'm at with them. So as you can see, I am consistently busy. I primed these 3 Forge World Tud guns for the Imperial Guard. So I have the 3 of them there, they're all primed up. Actually primed them up yesterday. They are ready for airbrushing. Get some base coats down. I picked this up when, what did I play? It wasn't last week, it was the week before I played a game of War Machine. Because you know WTC is like the end of September and I am not getting enough practice in. So the guy I'm doing the WARCRY train for gave me a Dawnguard Trident to build up for. So this is it, it's built and primed. Because I don't have one of them and he did, and I need one for my list, so he's letting me borrow it. So that's what got built up. Is there anything else I picked up? Actually, you will be surprised to know that I played a game of 40k the other night. It was only the Shadow Spear mission box that we played, so it's just a Space Marine Vanguard versus the Chaos. But that's a box of Stormcast Eternals that I now have on commission as well. I built, primed, and last night base coated, not the camera stand anyway, because I keep knocking that. This is a Signar Hurricane that I'm doing up for one of the lads who's going to the WTC with us. He needs one for his list. Normally I would paint my Signar blue, but he is using this in Kador, so it's getting painted up red. You can see the kind of fades there and that. So I literally airbrushed that up last night when I was painting something else, and that's ready to be hit with metallics now. So I'll just take these Warlords off and I'll show you something else that I've been working on, that I picked up when I was playing the War Machine game. I'll just show you a few bits that are a bit further on in the process. They need one more coat. This is the second set of Age of Sigmar terrain that I will be painting. It's not from the starter set, it's like a set that they released. So that's just like a statue. The client gave this to me built just to paint up, so I got it all primed. It base coated it black, then I used Dark Reaper, then I used it's a pale grey. That one there actually. Blue, grey, pale, it's a Vallejo model colour, and then the final highlight in them is going to be white, and the effect I'm going for is marble, because it's like, it's called the Shattered Storm Vault. That's the set of terrain that it is. So to get the kind of veiny effect on it, I get a baby wipe. I get a dry baby wipe. Did I throw them all out? I might have thrown out all the ones that I was using. No, here we go. So basically, this is how I have been painting marble. So I spread that across, and then I airbrush through it, and then I move it, and I spread it across, and airbrush through it, and that's how I've been getting the marble effect on them. So that's only like 4 or 5 bits out of maybe 10 or 15. So that's what else I've been working on. And Imperial Guard. So these two just need flesh washes on there. He needs it on his head and hands. He needs it on his hand. And this guy's boots I didn't get when I was batch painting. So this is my drawer that currently houses about 80 something guardsmen, I think is the correct total on it. So every single one of them now has their guns metallic, base coated and washed. The armour is ready for the camo, the flesh is done, and the boots are done. So what I'm going to do now is I need to blue wash all the armour and then start highlighting it up with white, and then do the camo, and that will be the Imperial Guard done. And there's a couple of heroes to go with that. So there's a Commissar, there's a Tech Priest, what else is there? There's a couple of like company commanders, I think is what they are. But yeah, so that's it for this week's update, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and watch out for a review that I done back in April that I never posted of the Space Marine Heroes box set, because that'll be up this week. Cheers.